1.5. Guys are about 21.5. Scale's 140.8. So, not much change from yesterday. And in yesterday's video, I was talking about how skinny people that I know or that you may know that are really, really slim, but it seems like they eat whatever they want and they don't have to worry about dieting, and you rarely see them exercising, or they don't really exercise. So how are they staying so skinny? Well, first of all, they're obviously not overeating on fattening food. When they do eat fattening food, they're eating very, very, very little of it. Or they just don't eat it all day, every day, very often. And also, some people have slimming eating habits and some people have fattening eating habits. One prime example is me and my mother. When I hit around the age of puberty, I started eating a lot, and I got big. I got up to like a size 11, 12 pants. Because like I said earlier, I would come home from school and just eat literally like 5 bowls of Captain Crunch cereal and all in a row. And I started getting really, really chubby when I was like early teens. And ever since then, I struggled with weight. My mother has never had to struggle with weight. She's not only very short in height. I'm 5'9", and I don't know how tall she is, but she comes to about here on me. She's very short. And not only is she very short, but she's also very, very, very skinny and small. She's like a size 0-2 pants. So she's very short and very skinny, and here I am, a big, tall girl, always struggling with weight. So I was always jealous of my mother. But but she went vegan when I did. Like, I convinced her to go vegan, so she's also been vegan almost 2 years. But even when she was eating meat, she ate cheese, she drank soda sometimes, she ate cake when she wanted to. She ate whatever she wanted, but she didn't overeat. And she also ate a lot of whole fiber, a lot of fruits and vegetables. So she did eat cheese, she did eat meat, she did eat pizza, she ate all that stuff, but she didn't eat a lot of it. She didn't overeat. And she was always cutting back here and there. Like when she would have a burrito, she would tear off the excess tortilla part, and when she would have a hamburger, she would tear off all the excess bread. And like one little bag of M&Ms, she would keep in her purse and munch on it for like 2-3 days. With me, the bag of M&Ms would be gone in 2 minutes. The bread on a burger was one of my favorite parts. And she never ate the crust on pizza. She would just eat the inside of the pizza and leave the crust. The crust is like my favorite part of the pizza. So I'm always eating this excess, and she was always cutting back on this excess. And that's one way she was able to stay skinny. And that's one reason why I bulked out. Different kind of eating habits. We're eating the same thing, she just ate less of it. So that's how skinny people are able to stay skinny and still eat fattening food. They just eat less of it, and they have better eating habits. They have slimming eating habits versus fattening eating habits. So some people just don't have this addiction to food like other people do. So if you have that addiction, that's one thing that you're going to have to battle. I have that addiction, so I have to battle it. But for me, if I didn't care about the way I looked, I would have pancakes for breakfast and a big old burger for lunch and pizza for dinner, and then ice cream all day long. So if I ate like that, I would be enormous. But I don't want to be enormous, so I don't eat like that. I make sure I eat a lot of fruits and things. So it's a decision that you have to make. Do you want to feel good and look good and eat right, or do you just want to let yourself go and feel uncomfortable when you go out, feel uncomfortable when you go shopping for clothes and things like that? It's just decisions that you have to make. Start incorporating slimming eating habits into your life. Lots of fiber. Remember, I already covered that only fruits and vegetables have fiber. So when you're eating animals and you're eating dairy, you're not getting any fiber. And fiber is what keeps your stomach flat. Fiber is what pushes through your intestines like a pipe cleaner and cleans you out. When you're constantly being cleaned out and everything is constantly moving and you're having bowel movements all day, every day, or at least once a day, your stomach is just flat. Everything's just moving right through you. When you start getting congested in your intestines and constipated from lack of fiber, from a meat and dairy rich diet, it just stops moving. Everything stops moving and you start to get bloated and bloated and bloated and bulk out. So fiber moving through your system keeps your stomach flat. So you want to eat fiber all day long. So breakfast for me is usually just some fruit. So fruit is a great way to start off your day and to end it. Eating fruit, if you have problems sleeping at night, if you have sleep apnea, eat a big bowl of raw fruit right before you go to bed. You'll sleep like a baby. I tried it on my brother. I heard him sleeping once, and it sounded like somebody was being tortured, just coughing and wheezing and hacking, and it was just unbelievable to me. So I told him to start eating. I made him a big old plate of raw fruit, and I told him, start eating fruit before you go to bed. And when he did that, he was just sleeping like a baby. It was just night and day, total difference. So if you're having trouble sleeping, eat some raw fruit before you go to bed. And that should alkalize your body and soothe your body and help you sleep through the night. Okay?